sportsmanship, and hard work that these athletes have shown day in and day out. Tonight, we'll be honoring our section all-stars, section winners, academic all-stars, the league champion, league all-stars, and scholarship winners who have all distinguished themselves both on and off the field. To all the parents, coaches, and friends and family here tonight, thank you for your support and encouragement that have guided these athletes on their journey. It's because of your dedication and belief that they stand here among us, recognized as the best of the best. So, sit back, enjoy the game, and join us in celebrating these remarkable young athletes. Let's make tonight unforgettable for them. Thank you for being part of this celebration of skill, perseverance, and teamwork. As we prepare for tonight's Senior All-Star Game, we would like to invite all of our Senior All-Stars participating in tonight's contest to the center of the field.
Looks like they're doing captains.
Oh.
Katie, can you tell them to come out? They're doing their captaincy, just give a second.
First, we would like to recognize Team Black, coached by Cocalico's head coach, Kevin Herzog. Number 1, Danica Setlock. Number 2, Kendall Cooper. Number 3, Sophia Caparelletti. Number 4, Elise Outhouse. Number 5, Zuanalise Figueroa. Number 6, Ella Brubaker. Number 8, Libby Urban. Number 9, Alea Gartman. Number 10, Brianna Tran. Number 11, Gianna Lambert. Number 12, Brooke Weaver. Number 13, Gracie Clausen. Number 14, Rose Montgomery. Number 30, Tegan Byler. Number 43, Sarah Ebersole. Number 31, Kyra Arment. Number 32, Maggie Allen. Number 41, Haley Adams. Number 42, Maeve Z. And our goalkeepers, Cindy Reyes, Natalie Brunick, and Taryn Toberin. And Lacey Nelson. Now let's recognize Team White, coached by Elizabethtown's head coach, Becky Brown. Number 15, Kendra Griffey. Number 16, Piper Patrick. Number 17, Reagan Flory. Number 18, Faith Musser. Number 19, Tessa Cronin. Number 20, Madison Brewer. Number 21, Emma Kohler. Number 22, Addie Miller. Number 23, Nina Wiggins. Number 24, Sophia Hartman. Number 33, Rebecca Hoover. Number 34, Elise Kroc. Number 35, Ava Schreier. Number 36, Isla Zwali. Number 37, Kaylin Hipschman. Number 38, McKenna Haas. Number 39, Addie Zimmerman. Number 40, Bree Zacolo. And our goalkeepers, Jadi Vido, Ella Miller, and Aaron Marks. Representing schools from across the Lancaster-Lebanon League, these seniors have each played a critical role on their teams, and tonight they're here to showcase their talent one more time in front of you all. Let's give them another round of applause for their achievements and hard work this season. We'd also like to extend our gratitude to tonight's officials, Sherry Swope and Carol Manderwicks, who have generously donated their time to be here. Thank you for your support and for making this special event possible. Additionally, a committee will be watching closely tonight to select 4 players who will be recognized as the game's most valuable players. 2 for outstanding offensive play and 2 for exceptional defensive performances. We look forward to seeing who will stand out and earn these MVP honors. Longstreth has generously decided to sponsor the MVP awards and will also be giving each All-Star a 25% off coupon to be used at the Longstreth store. Thank you, Longstreth. I will now ask Manheim Township head coach Jess Schellenberger to share a few words about legendary Warwick coach Bob Durr, who passed away this week.
As many of you may know, Coach Robert Durr set the standard for excellence in our league. This week and tonight we grieve with the Warwick field hockey community as his loss is felt by all. Coach Durr was a devout husband, father, educator, and coach. Many of us here tonight counted him as a mentor and a friend. I was privileged to play for Coach and know much of my development as a person and now a coach, to his unrivaled passion, knowledge of the game, love for the sport, and most of all, love for his athletes. Thank you to the Durr family for sharing Coach with Warwick and our entire league as a whole. We are better for having known him, played for him, coached alongside of him, and across from him. Will you please join me in a moment of silence, observing Coach's life and legacy?
Thank you. And now, to honor our country, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and join us for the national anthem.
Good evening and welcome into Earl Bolt Stadium at Cedar Crest High School. I'm Shannon Miscavige. Joining me tonight for the live stream commentary is Manheim Township head coach Jess Schellenberger. Thanks for joining us for the 2024 LL League Field Hockey Senior Game and All-Star Recognition Night. Jess, it's going to be an awesome night of competition. We've got seniors out here, some committed but some undecided for those interested ears listening.
Yes, I think you're not wrong. We have quite a few college coaches joining us on the live stream this evening, so we welcome you. We welcome any fans and families watching as well. We're hoping for an amazing game tonight by our senior All-Stars.
And we certainly want to thank our referees who volunteered their time tonight, Sherry Swope and Carol Mandowitz.
You got it, yep. Two really awesome standards in our officiating community. They've officiated so many games. We appreciate them so much.
And I was talking about this last night. I had the good fortune of covering the semifinal game that Warwick played in and won against Palmyra. And referees, we'll put this out there too for the fans. The PIAA needs referees across all sports. It is such a difficult task. The game has improved so much. The speed of the play, speed of the players. And so it's become so technical. It'll be a great display tonight for sure. Our league's best on the field. We've got them split into two teams here. So we've got white and black pennies. Black is coached by Cocalico head coach Kevin Herzog, and white coached by E-Town head coach Becky Brown.
Yeah, two really amazing coaches as well. We have so many great coaches in this league. We are honoring the memory of Coach Robert Durr this evening as well. So such a legacy and history of competition and success in the LL League.
We are very fortunate in the LL League specifically, but also in Central Pennsylvania. A few miscues here you can see. And just, we should talk about this too a little bit. While there are some teammates on the field and playing within their own teams on white and black, most of these girls have, aside from maybe club, but there's a mishmash out here. And so it'll be interesting to kind of see them use each other in different ways as they kind of work together for the first time.
Yeah, so those of you that are tuning in, your black team is comprised of athletes from Anvil-Cleona, Ephrata, Lebanon, Manheim Central, McCaskey, Octorara, Manheim Township, and Cocalico. Also rostered on the team are some Warwick athletes who are not playing this evening. As we all know, they are prepping for the state final, which is really cool. Oh, wow, we had a goal, Coach.
We sure do. Black jumping out to an early lead here. We are going to play 4 12-minute quarters. It is chilly. Gone are the days of the 80-degree postseason and recognition nights. So we've got just about 2 minutes into this first quarter. Black jumps out with the goal. And Jess, you might be familiar with this name. We thank our MC who's giving us the tip on who scored that goal, Rose Montgomery from Manheim Township.
Yes, an excellent forward for us, a second-team All-Star playing in her first All-Star game this evening, and I'm not surprised, very scrappy around the goal mouth. She is heading to college to play lacrosse, though, but she's going to take those athletic talents to the lacrosse stage.
White putting some pressure on offensively here, and that will be a nope.
Free hit coming in, it looks like.
Free hit coming in. It was just outside. The referees are so quick to signal, and, you know, you're watching so much, I don't always catch it.
Yeah, you just saw Kaylin Hipschman over the ball. Really outstanding midfielder coming out of Elko. Really impressive athlete. Been on our all-league team already. Just an exciting kid. Really great with her hands, great footwork, great passing ability. Another free hit for White.
We're going to do our best to call out the players. The jerseys are a little tough to see, but we'll make it happen for you at home and for those on the live stream who might be interested. Try to call out those college commitments as well. You mentioned Rose playing lacrosse. I do have the good fortune of also covering lacrosse for Blue Ridge, and I've called a few PIAA state finals where Manheim Township finds itself a number of times. So Rose certainly with a major athletic prowess in both sports.
You're seeing Kaylin Hipschman over the ball again. Looks like she's playing in the center defense, but pushed up to create a little bit more attack for the white team. Definitely a sense of urgency after giving up that early goal.
They're definitely putting the offensive pressure on here, making it really difficult for Black to transition out of their backfield.
It was Brooke Weaver over the ball. Looks like she's running the center mid for the Black team. Oh, almost an opportunity there for Team White. Kendra Griffey had a steal in the back, but it looks like we called a foot on that play.
Libby Urban will restart for Manheim Central, a really strong defensive player.
Oh, I totally agree. I'm a big Libby Urban fan. I believe she's been a varsity starter at Central all 4 years of her career, and she's heading off to play in college, which is really exciting for her as well. She is already committed to play. I have
Bloomsburg.
that in front of me. Yes, Bloomsburg for Nikki Harcraft. Very, very cool.
She was a team captain. She's a 3-time LL All-Star. She's just got great field vision.
And she looks like she's got Gracie Clausen to her right in the right backfield there. Looks like Danica Setlock, an all-star in many sports for Anvil Cleona, is running the right mid for the black team. Really exciting story on that athlete. She's committed to Lebanon Valley.
She keeps it local. We like that. She was a first-team All-Star in 2022 and 2023 as well.
Looks like her teammate Kendall Cooper is just ahead of her, another Anvil Cleona All-Star. Their senior class was just so talented and really contributed for quite some time. White's on the move here. I think we've got a pretty solid E-Town front.
E-Town with 5 starting, or seniors, I should say, on this white team, senior All-Stars. Certainly had a great season themselves, going deep into the postseason.
Absolutely. I felt really proud as even a coach in the league just to see them advance in the state tournament. It's such an exciting feeling to be one of those last few teams standing.
Oh, and again, we see it all the time. We are fortunate in the LL League to see a bunch of our teams make those runs deep. And even when you expand that from District 3, I mean, you look at the 2A finals, 3 out of 4 teams in the semifinals were all from District 3.
Absolutely. Really proud to be a part of this area. Very strong field hockey tradition.
Another opportunity there for Black, but that was Ella Miller in cage for Donegal, who punches that out wide. White's defense doing a really nice job of recovering to get this ball out. It'll be a 16 coming out.
As we're looking over the field, just trying to see a few more of our players, it looks like Brooke Weaver from Manheim Township is running that ACM position, and just behind her is a standout midfielder from Manheim Central, Ella Brubaker, another just staple of Manheim Central's program for the past 3 years.
And such speed, too. When she gets on the ball, there's not many people you want in an open breakaway situation. Ella's certainly one of them.
Speaking of speed, this front from E-Town, Kendra Griffey just flying to an open ball right there. Defended well by Gracie Clausen for Black.
You can see the field a little slippery tonight. We've got some rain, which I'm sure many would agree we need, but maybe not tonight during this 7 to 8:30 hour. We've got our seniors on the field. Black quickly transitioning the other way. A great ball out wide. She finds Kendall Cooper back inside the circle. Black still working, trying to push the advantage here. Setlock popped it to Cage originally. Black still working, and that's going to be another goal for Black.
It looks like the goal was scored by Tegan Byler, but a great effort from Gianna Lambert of Octavera to keep it alive. Another exciting player. This is like my dream come true, that all of these players are playing together. If we could take an all-star team from the LL, I would like to find somebody that could beat us. I'm putting that out there.
You know, I'm not sure that there is another league that could kind of put that talent out there. Mid-Penn certainly competitive, but I mean, to watch these girls work tonight and the sheer number of senior all-stars we've got to field 2 teams as well.
Yeah, Gianna Lambert, who assisted on that goal, number 11 on Black, is a commit to St. Francis. Kind of an exciting thing for me. One of my former players, Mackenzie Alessi, is the head coach there, and she's really picking up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's really picking up a lot of our LL All-Stars. Also, Haley Adams from Warwick is committed there, who I think is another outstanding player from our league senior. So kudos to her for coming here to the LL to find the talent.
Haley Adams had one of the best defensive saves I've ever seen in my entire life in the LL League final. I mean, flew from the top of our screen across the goal line to make the save. It was incredible.
We were applauding it as well as the opposing team. We thought it was amazing as well.
You know, and that's really saying something. Another goal for Black. We're still waiting on, or you said Tegan Byler scored the last one, right?
Yeah, I believe that might have been Danica Setlock. She's coming back. She's got that black headband on. I think she intended that to be a pass, and it just snuck by. A little skip on the wet surface.
And it is cold. I mean, most of these girls on the field did not really play in a game below, what, 50 degrees?
You're not wrong.
But in the days of yore, every postseason game was 50 and below. We were full Under Armour head to toe.
Absolutely. You had to have the matching ear thing that went over your ears, too.
It was very much about the look as much as it was about the skill, of course. But those are the things that matter when you're a high school senior, you know?
Absolutely. Looks like we've made some substitutions on the weight team. We've got a little Lancaster Country Day feel coming out here. They had an amazing season.
Yep.
Just noticed number 23, Nina Wiggins, who's out there. She's a commit to Swarthmore, first team All-Star. This kid can fly. Keep an eye on her.
White trying to put a little offensive pressure on in the circle. You can see they're making it difficult for Black to advance up the sideline, but Black will maintain possession. They'll get the side in. That was Brooke Weaver with a big ball finding the space.
Elko's definitely got a strong contingency out there as well. Looks like McKenna Haas is running the center back. She's going to be going to West Point for track and field.
That's amazing.
There's a lot of multi-sport athletes out here. I think that is so impressive in this day and age, and really respect that out of the parents and the players to be committed to two sports or
and
more.
It's so difficult to balance the needs, right, to kind of advance your career in high school, and then obviously what that provides from a collegiate opportunity. But college coaches are also looking for well-rounded athletes as well. So the specialization, certainly a hot topic, the deeper we get into it, but it's really nice to see that so many of these girls well-rounded and committed to other sports as well.
All right, the E-Town forwards are on the move again. Great defensive stop by Libby Urban.
She's just got such great technique.
Black is really moving the ball. It's looked like they actually practiced together. Just a heads up, there was no practice here. These girls are just coming in with the skills they have from their programs, and they're playing beautifully together.
And they're, just doing a great job of sending it to space. A lot of that comes from the chemistry, knowing your teammates, where they'll be. But all of these girls really know the game well enough to know where it should be. Looks like there's going to be a corner there, a held whistle originally.
Yeah, what really led to this play was a great midfield pass. It looks like our new ACM for Black is Alea Gartman from McCaskey. Sent a beautiful ball through up to Kendall Cooper on the right wing, which led to this corner.
Looks like Urban will insert for Black. Tough to tell who's up top.
I believe that might be Alea again, looking ready to
I'm relying
receive.
on your knowledge here, Jess. You've seen all of these players. I only see a handful in our coverage area in northern Lancaster County.
Looks like we have Tegan Byler in the back right. Gianna Lambert's backing up.
Gets the direct shot off, but what a fly. I believe that was McKenna Haas from Elko.
Absolutely fearless fly there. Love it. Love to see it.
The speed was not for me. I was really best at home on the post, but I was always in awe of those that could and would fly.
I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie. I love running out there and just kind of ruining the day. Not going to lie. It's really exciting to get out there and stop that shot and save everybody behind you.
Yeah, you were my favorite people, so then I didn't have to touch the ball. Oh, great punch ahead.
Definitely the connection again. These E-Town forwards are just working their magic. We are under a minute, though. 40 seconds here. See if White can get an offensive circle penetration. Nina Wiggins on the ball.
White doing a nice job of using the width of the field to move this ball, driving the end line, trying to draw a corner here as time ticks off, but that's going to be a 16 coming out for Black.
So Black is certainly in no rush right now with a 3-goal lead, 15 seconds to play.
White on the move. Goalie's out. Oh, what an opportunity there. Just missed it wide.
Yeah, I believe that was Faith Musser, another one of our outstanding senior all-stars, first-team all-star from Elizabethtown. She is committed to play for Penn State Harrisburg.
That's awesome. That does it for the first quarter. Black with an early lead, 3-0.
We're now going to take a moment to recognize the hard work, talent, and dedication of our Section 1 and Section 3 teams and their All-Stars. Coaches, please join us on the field and bring your teams along. Let's hear it for each team and their accomplishments this season. Cedar Crest, led by Coach Alicia Arnold. Ephrata, led by Coach Joy Rice, who took their team to districts. Hempfield, under the guidance of Coach Sarah Kendig, also district qualifiers. Manheim Township, coached by Jess Schellenberger, are District 3 3A runner-up and state qualifiers. Penn Manor with Coach Rachel Suter, district qualifiers and state qualifiers. And finally, Warwick, led by Coach Ron Steef, are District 3 2A champions, and the team competes for a state title this Saturday. Now let's recognize our Section 1 First Team All-Stars, some of the most outstanding players in the league who've given it their all this season. Ephrata's Marie McCracken and Campbell Shelley. Hempfield's Addie Miller and Talia Lieber. Manheim Township's Gracie Clausen, Brooke Weaver, Julia Weaver, Addison Landis, Emma Drollett, Riley Givens, and Sarah Ebersole. Penn Manor's Chloe Hook, Elizabeth Bustillo, Kelby Diggs, and Morgan Hook. Warwick's Addie Zimmerman, Bree Zaccolo, Taylor Hess, Karis Craver, Taryn Toberin, and Kayla Gockley. And next up are Section 1 Second Team All-Stars, who have also made an impressive mark this season. Cedar Crest's Kara Figueroa. Hempfield's Lakin Dennis. Township's Tegan Byler and Rose Montgomery. Penn Manor's Emma Kohler and Joelle Croson. Warwick's Maeve Z and Callie Martin. Congratulations to all of our second team All-Stars. And let's not forget our honorable mentions in Section 1 who showed great dedication: Cedar Crest, McKellen Weber, and Ava Schreier. Ephrata's Elise Althouse, Hempfield's Nicolina Conrad, and Warwick's Haley Adams. Thank you all for your contributions to an unforgettable season. Section 1 All-Stars, please gather together for a photo and to get your 25% off coupon from Longstreth. Mm-hmm.
Closes after.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Are they not getting a photo?
I think she's in town. Who's the photographer? Who's the photographer?
Now let's turn our attention to our Section 3 coaches and teams. Let's celebrate their achievements this season. Annville-Cleona, led by Coach Carrie Gingrich, who led their team to districts. Donegal, under the leadership of Coach Jenna Carroll. Elko with Coach Kelsey Thorley, another district qualifier. Northern Lebanon, led by Coach Christy Eckenrode. Octorara, coached by Christina Ruth, who also made it to districts. And Solanco, led by Coach Whitney Hawkins. Now for our Section 3 first team All-Stars. Annville-Cleona's Kendall Cooper, Danica Setlock, Tori Sisney, Sophia Caparelletti, and Savannah Kleinfelter. Donegal's Jocelyn Yoder. Elko's Kaylin Hipschman, Isla Zwally, Aaron Marks, Addie Weiler, and Meredith Knoll. Northern Lebanon's Madison Brewer and Casey Weimer. Octorara's Gianna Lambert and Delaney Amel. Congratulations on making first team. Our Section 3 second team All-Stars have also made a strong impact this season. Annville-Cleona's Claire Francis. Donegal's Ella Miller and Isabella Garcia. Elko's McKenna Haas. Northern Lebanon's Caitlin Eckenrode. Octorara's Casey Engel, Abby Toole, Ella Tufert, and Allie Matus. And Solanco's Lucy King and Caitlin Fulton. And lastly, we have our Section 3 honorable mentions. Donegal's McKenna Collins and Adore Gardner. Northern Lebanon's Mackenzie Miller and Solanco's Emma Winters. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you for your contributions to this season. If you could please gather for a photo and to get your 25% off coupon from Longstreth.
We're back with a second quarter action. White starts with the ball. Black with an early 3-0 lead. Though I will say, Jess, I mean, we saw White in the offensive circle, just not taking advantage of opportunity. Black definitely capitalized almost immediately upon getting in their offensive circle.
Well, I often think, too, when you look at these senior all-star games, some of these athletes, their season just ended last week.
Yep.
So they might be a little bit more fresh, a little bit more sharp with the skills. You've got the E-Town front coming into the circle here. Hopefully they're a little bit more fresh off the game. But here we have a free hit coming out, but they're definitely putting the pressure on early in the second quarter.
That was Reagan Flory carrying that ball into the offensive circle for the White team.
Again, it looks like an E-Town front with a Lancaster Country Day midfield. This is pretty exciting to see these two different sections coming together to compete.
Piper Patrick takes that side in. I believe that's Hibschman working the ball upfield. Yep.
Yeah, you're always going to find her in the center of the field. This is an athlete that was on our all-league team last year, and you're seeing why. She's really dominant, controlling the midfield, possessing the ball, creating width, all the good things. Piper Patrick is an athlete that can just fly, and it's awesome to watch her from this vantage point. She is all over the field right now trying to make a difference out there. She's number 16 in white.
Hibschman with a nice punch inside the circle, just trying to put it to pad, see if anybody could get a deflection, but Black comes up with a stop.
One thing that Black is doing really well with is that second layer of defense. So when one of their teammate gets beat, they're right there to step up and help put pressure back on the ball. And I think that's why they're having some success here in this defensive third.
Hibschman with a really nice aerial. Again, Black comes up with a stop.
Tell you what, Sherry is not giving out any corners tonight, White. I don't know what's going on.
Sherry always knows when she's calling my rec league games that my go-to move when I get beat is just to put my foot down. So she's ready to call the corner 90% of the time.
Look, sometimes we're trying to foul to stop the play. That's a real thing.
That's
Some
right.
of us need a little breather.
That's right. I had to. It's fun, too, when you get to commentate these games and you're calling it for fans that maybe aren't field hockey fans, and you get to educate a little bit. What's a good foul? What's a bad foul? There is a difference. The good foul does exist. Is it stomping your foot on the ball to get the corner? No, it is not.
Looking at some positional players for Black, doing a really nice job in the center back is number 32, Maggie Allen from Cacalico. I actually see her pointing and giving direction, which is a pretty cool thing to see, that she has the confidence to communicate with a group of people she might not know as well. So great opportunity there for a college coach that's watching. Looks like you've got some leadership potential in Maggie Allen.
Yep, I don't see a commitment listed for Maggie Allen. She was a team captain. She was second team last year as well. She'd have 2 goals on the season. Again, just another really solid textbook defender, really good technique, body positioning, always on point.
So Black is retaining possession here through the midfield.
White's midfield has done a really good job of kind of keeping that forward attack of Black beyond that 50. We've not really seen them get into their offensive end yet. About 8:30 to play here in the second quarter.
You can see right in front of us here from the booth, number 4, Elise Althouse, playing the right midfield. That is actually where she plays for Ephrata, and she is just so slick down the right sideline. Beautiful skill, possession ability. She has great vision finding her forward. Got some heavy whistles
swap
down there.
out the
That's what it
goalies.
is. Caught my attention. I was like, are we carding in the All-Star game? This will be a first.
The White team has 3 goalkeepers, Black only 2, so it looks like they're kind of going to switch out mid-quarter. So Miller pops out, and
I believe this is Aaron Marks now from Elko.
thank
is in
you.
the
I was
cage for
hoping
us.
you'd recognize that. My vision fails me yet again.
Rose Montgomery on the ball, looking for a forward pass ahead to Kendall Cooper from Anvil Cleona.
Oh, Cooper sends that ball inside. Nice pickoff there from the midi for the White team.
Here goes Nina Wiggins with that speed. I tell you what, Nina Wiggins combined with the speed of E-Town is threatening for White.
Oh, great ball ahead from Wiggins. I believe that
Red.
was Flory again trying to work that ball inside her circle from E-Town.
And now you're seeing the versatility of Danica Setlock from Anvil Cleona, a midfielder for Anvil Cleona, but it looks like she's getting a little bit of DCM work in for Black here tonight. Beautiful pickup and takeaway in the circle defensively.
Really nice carry from Tegan Byler down the sideline. She draws the foul. It'll be outside the circle.
Yeah, Tegan certainly doesn't shy away from physical play. She's
No,
tough.
she doesn't. But, I mean, does a great job of using her body to protect the ball, and it's never overly aggressive, right? She's in the right space at the right time.
Yeah, she's a really talented basketball player as well. And I know you were a dual sport athlete. And I think, again, basketball is just a great way to work on your footwork, your positioning. It really does translate to field hockey. And I think it absolutely does for Tegan.
There is something to be said for kind of, teaching that great save there from Marks. So she punches that out wide. Black once again putting that offensive pressure on. Something to be said for using those skill sets from other sports that sometimes you just can't teach. You can teach the technique and you can, but it's the innate instinct to get your body turned around, make sure your eyes are forward, back to the goal cage, that type of stuff.
And Isla Zawali there for the white team was on the restart, a first-team All-Star from Elko.
Black comes up with that foul. Nice touch there from Cooper inside the circle, but it will be a corner, I believe, for Black.
I tell you what, again, and there was Alea Gartman from McCaskey placing that ball through into great space for someone to run onto. She's got amazing vision. She's another one of our senior All-Stars that's not committed. Impressive vision in the midfield to get the ball forward. This is the second time she's made a leading pass that has led to a corner.
Looked like the call was a foot. Urban will insert for Black.
Looks like Tegan Byler is set to receive at top.
Byler gets the shot off, but Marks makes the save. White was trying to advance that ball upfield, foot foul, so Black will come back the other direction.
Another great interception from Kaylin Hipschman. You just see how dynamic she is when she wins the ball. Head up, tracks hard into space, looking for the next option to get the ball moving forward. Just an outstanding midfielder.
White using the width of the field a little bit.
Here you've got Nina Wiggins. She's really crafty. You should see her in the circle, too. I'm hoping she can get in there and show us what she can do. Really quick and not afraid to take a shot in small space, tight space. She's definitely a threat.
Hibschman again working this ball. Finds Wiggins inside. Great dish from Hibschman. Wiggins just trying to get that ball into the circle. Make some action happen off pads or off a redirect.
Looked like Madison Brewer there was threatening to take the ball away from Libby Urban. But again, we've talked about the play of Libby Urban, just so strong in carrying the ball to safety.
That was a great tackle there to maintain possession. Field still a little slippery. Looks like the rain is still falling. Maybe not as hard as it was earlier.
Yeah, it looks like that tackle was made by number 35, Ava Schreier, a defender from Cedar Crest. Looks like she's getting a little midfield action tonight, but great midfield takeaway.
Also, a track and field athlete. Does not have a commitment listed.
It's amazing how some of these schools, we could put a track team together here tonight. We have Lacey Nelson was the state champion shot putter for 3A as well as the district champion shot putter.
That's unbelievable.
You've got Danica Setlock, who is an outstanding sprinter. So we've got some wheels, we've got some throws. Look out.
White doing a really nice job of maintaining possession so far for most of this second quarter. We're under 3 to play here.
Again, another great midfield takeaway from Ava Schreier, but quickly turned back over. Ella Brubaker, again, another Mannheim Central stalwart midfielder right there in the middle to intercept.
White with the aerial on the restart. Nobody home in the circle. Black's back line will clear this out wide.
Little Brooke Weaver in the backfield never hurt anybody.
She is so fluid as a ball carrier, and just, I mean, she makes it look so easy when she kind of distributes that ball. You know it's not. We know it's not, but she makes it look so easy.
Yeah, I think it's if you look at the angle of her stick, the positioning of her hands, where the ball is, it allows her to have her head up the entire time. And if you watch Brooke play, she is always looking for that next pass. Sometimes I hoped as her coach she'd keep it a little bit more, but very selfless player. Gonna miss that one.
And I mean, she's tall too, right? So it's not as if being that low to the ground and being that strong and quick is easy.
Another great pass from Kaylin Hipschman, just a little bit mishandled from Piper Patrick. Tessa Cronin, a girl after her own heart there. Find the foot, get the free hit.
Yes, that is my go-to move. White's back line doing a nice job of kind of really keeping that black forward line out of their 25. About a minute and a half to play here in this second quarter. Black is on top 3-0, though White holding them scoreless in this second quarter. So certainly looks like some adjustments may be made by White's head coach Becky Brown from E-Town.
Yeah, that first quarter was played by Ella Miller of Donegal, a Immaculata commit, a 4-year starter for Donegal in goal. Really outstanding goalkeeper. I think she just got a little extra pressure. But Erin Marks is in now and has made some great saves as well. So hopefully the combined goalkeeping of Marks, Miller, and Virat could get it going for these guys. Really great midfield battle there between Kaylin Hipschman.
I was just
and
going to say the
Gartman.
technique there, right? Both down, low on the ball. Shot from Black turned away by Marks.
Yeah, first shot was taken by Gianna Lambert. Rebound right to Tegan Byler. Another shot. So again, Black's putting the pressure on.
Lambert doing a nice job using the sideline, driving towards baseline.
Yeah, Lambert has speed for days. That girl can cook.
I do not know what that's like, but I'm envious of everyone who does. Little bit of an opportunity here for White. They don't have up numbers, but this is Flory moving that ball down the sideline. Not enough time on the clock, though, so at the half, Black up 3-0, but we'll see what happens in the second half, Jess. Yep. Black not able to notch another goal. White holding the Black team scoreless in that second quarter. We will break for section recognition, I believe.
Yep, we'll
and
be
league
recognizing.
championship.
Yeah,
you might know
exciting.
something about that, Jess.
No, might have to walk down there again.
At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize more incredible achievements of our Lancaster-Lebanon League teams and athletes this season.
Coach Ron, are you coming over? Yep, fully.
First, let's celebrate our section champions for the 2024 season. These teams have shown tremendous skill, dedication, and teamwork to finish at the top of their respective sections. From Section 1, Warwick High School, led by Coach Ron Steef. From Section 2, Elizabethtown High School, under the guidance of Coach Becky Brown. From Section 3, Elko, led by Coach Kelsey Thorley. And from Section 4, Lancaster Country Day, coached by Betsy Heim.
Katie, can you send the township girls over to be recognized as league champions?
Congratulations to each of these teams and their coaches for an incredible season.
They're on their way.
Thank you, section champions. Now we would like to recognize this year's Lancaster-Lebanon League champion, Manheim Township. Congratulations to the players, coaches, and everyone involved with the Manheim Township program for achieving this impressive honor. You're about to be up. You, oh, okay.
Whenever you're ready. Just belt me. Am I talking into that one?
And now I'm going to turn it over to Scott Shelley as he will be presenting the Linda Shelley Spirit Award.
Just turn it. It's on.
Yep, it's on. You got it.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, players, and all-stars. It's with great honor that we present for the 13th year the Linda Shelley Spirit Award. This is the Shelley family's way of sharing Linda and her love of field hockey. The ladies on the pitch are the committee members that graciously read the essays, look over the applications, and ultimately pick the winner. I would like to introduce them. Rhoda Mounts, Lucia Snavely, Penny Gerfin, Lisa McCoy, and Kathy Grove. Thank you, ladies, for all you do for this award, and more importantly, being loving friends of Linda. Linda was a field hockey coach, a mentor, and a USFHA national official. And along with Lucy, the two field hockey officials in the Lancaster-Lebanon League Hall of Fame. She was the epitome of the saying, for the love of the game. She truly loved field hockey. Linda's passion for field hockey was contagious in many ways. Her passion for the sport absorbed everyone around her, especially our family. Our daughters played, and I am proud to say that Linda's legacy continues as her oldest granddaughter is a section all-star as well. Lynn lost her battle with ovarian cancer on September 10, 2011. Ovarian cancer is a silent killer, and I ask all the ladies to please know the warning signs of this terrible but silent disease. I established this award along with the committee members to honor the field hockey legacy Linda left for us and to honor a young lady from the Lancaster-Lebanon field hockey community that exemplifies the attributes Lynn so wonderfully showed all of us. It is my pleasure to announce the 13th recipient of the Linda Shelley Spirit Award, Gracie Clausen of Manheim Township.
Congratulations, Gracie. If you could please get a photo with the committee members. In addition, the Lancaster-Lebanon Field Hockey Coaches Association, the LLFHCA, has awarded scholarships to 3 exceptional student athletes. These scholarships will now be presented. Can these athletes please go to Morgan Briggs for the presentation of the award? Isla Zwally from Elko. Libby Urban from Mannheim Central. And Natalie Brunick from Cocalico. Each of these young women has shown remarkable dedication to their sport and their studies. We are thrilled to celebrate their achievements tonight. Congratulations to Isla, Libby, and Natalie. At this time, we'd also like to recognize our academic all-stars. Would all academic all-stars please stand and be recognized? Your hard work and commitment to excellence, both in the classroom and on the field, set a wonderful example for all of us. Thank you and congratulations to each of you. Now we're proud to announce this year's Sportsmanship Award winners as selected by our referees. Throughout the season, each varsity team is evaluated by both referees at every game, receiving scores in 3 key areas: conduct of the coaches, conduct of the players, and conduct of the fans. These scores are then averaged for a team total, which brings us to tonight's results. The Sportsmanship Award winners for this season are as followed. Section 1, Cedar Crest. Section 2, Conestoga Valley. And Section 4, Lancaster Mennonite. And the overall league winner for the Sportsmanship Award is Solanco. Congratulations to all our Sportsmanship Award winners. Your dedication to integrity and respect in the game is commendable. Now, back to the game.
Welcome back to Earl Boltz Stadium. Thank you for joining us for the 2024 LL League Field Hockey Senior Game and All-Star Recognition Night. Again, I'm Shannon Miscavige. Joining me tonight, thank goodness, because she knows just about everybody on this field far better than I do, is Manheim Township head coach Jess Schellenberger. Black jumped out to the early 3-0 lead. White held them scoreless in the second quarter, so it'll be interesting to see how the second half turns out, Jess.
Yeah, it looks again, Black is off to their attacking ways. The forward line right now of Rose Montgomery, Tegan Byler, and Gianna Lambert is bringing some speed and scoring ability.
That ball is going to go over the end line. It will be a 16 coming out for White. Aaron Marks still in cage for the White team, and we believe that Natalie Brunick is back in cage for the Black team. Brunick from Cocalico, Marks from Elko.
You can see now the outside back going to work there. Number 21, Emma Kohler from Penn Manor, a Kutztown commit. Really solid defender all year for Penn Manor, starting at the center back for them. Also a really great kid from a really great family. Big fan of Emma Kohler.
White really quickly putting pressure on ball carrier there.
You can definitely see White's got a lot of numbers below the ball. Obviously in a little bit more of a defensive mode here, trying not to give up another goal.
Nice job grabbing that out of the air. That ball will go over the goal line, and another goal for Team Black.
There was another Manheim Township connection there for you. I think you've got some senior think there. Tegan Byler with the assist, little backhand creativity from Rose Montgomery. They're kind of chuckling, something that they've done so frequently together.
I'm sure you've seen it a number of times. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And Rose Montgomery certainly has those great hands, ability to pull the ball out of the air with that lacrosse ability that she has.
Hand-eye coordination being key there. And I'm sure, we've seen the aerial, specifically dribbling, but aerial restarts tick up so much in the high school game as we find that often trickles down from the college game and the Olympic level. We see it there first. But all of these girls tonight, so highly skilled, great technique.
Yeah, the aerial is definitely changing the game. It's opening up the field. And you're starting to see some high school girls that can throw the ball 30, 40 yards. It's just incredibly impressive.
It's really impressive. Great example there, just as we talked about it. That was Hibschman, again from Elko, on that restart with the aerial.
Here we've got White in the attacking third. Let's see what they can do with it.
Madison Brewer with a great ball across the field, but it's going to go over the end line. Nobody from Team White able to get a stick on that.
Yeah, Madison Brewer. What a great ball. Coming from Northern Lebanon, 2-time first-team All-Star captain, 10 goals, 6 assists this season. She was definitely looking to put the ball in the circle, make something happen. Brooke Weaver restarting the ball for Team Black on the right midfield.
Weaver working her way through 3 to 4 White jerseys, maintains possession, a trademark of hers.
Great tackle back by Tegan Byler and a beautiful through ball to Gianna Lambert.
You mentioned it earlier, Jess. Lambert with such speed, tracks that ball down, keeps it inbounds, was going to throw that ball into the circle. Looks like it was lifted, so they'll call that coming out for Team White.
Again, we've got that forward front looking very much like the E-Town forward front. You've got Kendra Griffey at the center forward and Reagan Flory holding down the left wing. It's Kyra Arment, number 31, going to work over there, the left midfield for Black, doing a really nice job of applying pressure to the ball.
Brewer again working for White, but Black able to maintain possession. We see Weaver driving towards the top of the circle, sends that ball inside and draws the corner held whistle. Gets the shot off, though, so it'll be 16 coming out.
And I think that's a beautiful held whistle by official Sherry Swope. I think a lot of people, we had an initial reaction when we see that foot, but the ball bounced right to Gianna Lambert, giving her an absolute beautiful scoring opportunity. but a great save coming from Aaron Marks. Correction on my left wing pick, that is Piper Patrick over there, but she and teammate Reagan Flory play so similarly. Great
And they
takeaway.
look very similar on the field as well.
Yeah, Gracie Clausen with a great takeaway there and track into the midfield, create some counterattack. Great re-defend from her as well to win that ball back.
Black comes up with the side in.
And we just watched Gracie Clausen win the Linda Shelley Award, a very coveted award here in our league, given to an athlete who just exemplifies sportsmanship, all of the, things that made Linda Shelley, one of our former officials in our league, such a great human. So kudos to Gracie Clausen for winning such an honored award in our league.
I didn't realize it had been so long since Linda had passed. And as Scott was reading that at halftime, it was I was the same year as Caitlin, his eldest daughter. Eldest daughter? I think.
I think that's it. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, I thought it was cool that he mentioned to his oldest grandchild, Campbell
Yes.
Shelley, who was a junior for Ephrata, a really solid player, JMU commit. So really cool to see her in the league now. We've been giving this award out in her grandmother's honor for so long. So it's really cool to see the family still so connected to our league.
When I got the Ephrata roster, we covered a Ephrata game earlier this year on Blue Ridge, and of course that name jumped out to me right away. And she's got the same skill set as her aunts, that's for sure.
Yeah, Campbell's very threatening in the circle. She's a beautiful backhand. We definitely kept an eye on her all of the times we went up against Ephrata.
Black trying to work this out of their backfield up the sideline. Weaver with a nice dish inside.
Great
Cooper.
pressure there, yeah. And the midfield that looked like Addie Miller from Hempfield. We haven't
Yep.
talked about her yet. Starting center back for Hempfield. First team All-Star this year. Second team the past 2 years. 14 goals, 10 assists. Pretty awesome player for Hempfield. Definitely someone that we had a lot of trouble with as an opposing team getting around. So great play from her in the midfield.
Caparelletti on that restart. Also from Anvil Cleona. But again, we just see Hibschman, such a dominant ball carrier. She's got a nose for the ball, that's for sure. Punches that forward. Flory off to the races, a little contact there. She'll draw that foul. And up, was that an upgraded corner I just saw as well?
Yeah, Brianna Tran just came in there a little bit hot and coming in on the wrong angle there. I totally agree with that call. I like that call a lot. So this will be the first corner opportunity for White, I believe.
Yep. Looks like Flory will insert.
I'd keep an eye on Kaylin Hibschman at the top. So I'd be passing it
Yeah,
too.
not surprised to find her lining up at the top. It looks like Patrick might be to her left. Oh. And we've got Wiggins to her right. Nice wrist action from Hibschman. Gets the shot off, but what a save.
I believe that's Lacey Nelson in goal right now. Just an outstanding keeper, an athlete all around, a state champ shot putter.
That's
She can do
incredible.
it all. Yeah.
Hibschman was looking for the foul there, but Black will get the restart.
Yeah, you definitely want Kaylin Hibschman at the top of your circle. She scored 37 goals this year and dished out 22 assists. That is just incredibly impressive. She has over 200 career points. 3-time first-team All-Star, All-League member last year. She is really a special athlete for Elko.
And 37 goals is impressive as it is, but when you look at the double-digit assist total next to it, that is really kind of your total package player. We're going to have the goalkeepers switch out for Team White. It looks like Marks will check out, and we have Jody Vito checking in from Lancaster Country Day.
And, I faced Jody this year. Really awesome to learn. This is her first year in cage. She is new to playing goalkeeper. She's a lacrosse athlete, committed to play it shorter. But she was outstanding against us.
76% save rate this year. Your first year in cage? That's incredible.
Yeah, we put some pressure on her, and she turned away some amazing shots. I was really, really impressed. I could not believe it was her first time in cage.
And that's just the sign of an athlete, right? I mean, the keeper position is so technical. There's so much to watch. But when you've got an athlete back there, it really changes what you can do defensively.
Yeah, I've often been told by a lot of my coaching mentors, put your best athlete in pads and you won't be sad. Looks like Kaylin Hipschman going to work again for White, trying to find a centering pass.
And you can tell Team Black knows she's the distributor. She was trying to work through 2 black jerseys there on the far side. Just about 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Team Black with a 4-0 lead.
Always in the mix there. Keep an eye on number 9, Alea Gartman. I've been impressed with her tonight. Really understands how to drop on angles and intercept really, really well. Looks like we're getting another corner opportunity for White. Their second of the night.
A nice sustained offensive pressure here for White. They've done a great job of, even if they turn it over, kind of immediately putting pressure on ball carrier, making it tough for Black to transition out of their defensive 50. Again, we'll have, I believe, Flory insert. Hibschman once again finds herself at the top of the circle. Dishes. Off. Still live. White trying to re-throw that ball into the circle. Hibschman with a really nice dish. Patrick gets a shot off, and Vito turns, that's Nelson turns it away.
It's a great initial takeaway from Madison Brewer, but a great regain from Kendall Cooper of Ambo Cleona. Now you've got Tegan Byler working the ball in under a minute, trying to find some feet. And there's Addie Miller again from Henfield. Great takeaway.
Great technique from her, patience. Waited for the right minute to drop that tackle. So much of that is about timing.
Yeah, Addie Miller is a little diamond in the rough here tonight for our college coaches watching. Playing center back there, Hempfield, senior. She has not committed. She's been one of our top defenders in our section for quite some time. So definitely, if someone's interested in having a strong defender, great distributor, Addie Miller would be the choice.
Black sends that ball down the near side. White able to maintain that possession. Punches inside looking for Hibschman, but that's Gartman. Jess, you've said her name a ton tonight.
Yeah, she just seems to find a way to be at the right spot at the right time, and that's what you want from your midfielders.
And that will do it for this third quarter. We're going to take a break, recognize our Section 2 All-Stars.
All right, fans, we are going to keep this rolling as we recognize the incredible teams and players from Sections 2 and 4. Coaches, please join us on the field with your teams as we celebrate the hard work and accomplishments that brought you here tonight. First up, let's give a big cheer for our Section 2 teams. Cocalico, coached by Kevin Herzog, district qualifiers. Conestoga Valley, led by Kelly Deeroff. Elizabethtown, under the leadership of Becky Brown, district qualifiers and state qualifiers. Garden Spot, coached by Katie Eby. Lampeter Strasburg, led by Sammy Snyder, district qualifiers. And Mannheim Central, coached by Morgan Briggs, district qualifiers. Now let's spotlight our Section 2 first team All-Stars. the best of the best who truly set the bar high this season. Cocalico's Natalie Brunick, Izzy Rios, and Elise Swan. Conestoga Valley's Etienne Dillman, Emily Lapp, and Ellen Buckwalter. Elizabethtown's Piper Patrick, Reagan Flory, Tessa Cronin, and Faith Musser. Garden Spots, Elena Martin and Alyssa Swatsky. Lampeter Strasburg's Desabella Frank and LJ Williams. And finally, Mannheim Central's Ella Brubaker, Libby Urban, Lacey Nelson, and Paige Garner. Next, a shout out to our Section 2 second team All-Stars. Cocalico's Kira Arment and Maggie Allen. Conestoga Valley's Riley Heller and Jane Younger. Elizabethtown's Kendra Griffey, Amber Musser, and Caroline Stryker. Garden Spots Elise Kroc, Rebecca Hoover, and Brianna Gerhart. Lampeter Strasburg's McKenna Turner, Ryan Weitzel, and Lily Jonan. And Mannheim Central's Caroline Hondra, McKenna Hess, and Callie Inthavangsa. Congratulations to these talented players who made their mark this season. All right, Section 2 All-Stars, you can now exit the field. Remember, the holiday season is right around the corner. Longstreth is your trusted partner in all things field hockey. Shop for that special field hockey enthusiast in your life at longstreth.com or visit their one-of-a-kind retail store located in Spring City, PA. Thanks again, Longstreth, for giving us the 25% off coupons. Now we will turn our attention to our Section 4 teams. Coaches, please bring your teams forward and let's recognize their hard work this season. First, we have Lancaster Catholic, coached by Elizabeth Lobeck. Lancaster Country Day School, led by Betsy Heim, district qualifiers. Lancaster Mennonite, under the leadership of Emily Lehman. Lebanon, coached by Emily Broderick. And McCaskey, led by Megan Groff. These teams have shown grit, determination, and sportsmanship all season. Now we would like to recognize the players who earned spots as Section 4 First Team All-Stars. Lancaster Catholic's Ava Swartz and Kaylee Detz. Lancaster Country Days, Anna Fisher, Lily Fisher, Maddie Green, Nina Wiggins, Sophia Hartman, and Jody Vido. Lancaster Mennonites, Molly Harvith. Lebanon's Sadria Elise Garcia. And McCaskey's Alea Gartman and Brianna Tran. Lastly, let's not forget our Section 4 second team All-Stars who have also made an incredible impact this season. Lancaster Catholic's Mary Weinheimer and Constance Billis. Lancaster Mennonites, Kaylee Kaufman and Ava Whistler. Lebanon's Zuanalise Figueroa and Stephanie Gudez. And McCaskey's Demazia Lavender Gray, Loda Fry, and Cindy Reyes. A huge congratulations to all of our second team All-Stars in Section 4. Congratulations again to all of our Section 2 and Section 4 teams and All-Stars. Thank you for an amazing season. Congratulations, ladies.
And welcome into Earl Bolt. I'll say it right once. Earl Bolt Stadium at Cedar Crest High School. Thank you for joining us for this 2024 LL League Senior Night. We've seen some great skill tonight, Jess. We know a couple of these players are undecided.
Yeah, just checking out the midfield here. So it looked like we've got some new friends in the midfield. Number 5 on black, Zuena Figueroa from Lebanon.
White with an opportunity here. And we think Nelson is in cage now. We apologize. I think we called a Brunick save earlier, a Nelson save, but it does look like Lacey Nelson is in cage.
Yeah, I think we had our quarters mixed up there, and we
did.
apologize.
We sure
Natalie Brunick with a great save in quarter 3, and now Lacey Nelson taking over with another great save in quarter 4. Looks like some great communication out of her there, as you saw the defender fade, and she stepped hard to the ball to clear. So, again, really cool to see these senior leaders communicating to each other, maybe only having met this evening.
White with an opportunity, punches it. Nelson goes down. Patrick goes down as well. Or excuse me, that's Flory, I think.
When you have to think these E-Town Mannheim Central battles are very fresh and they know each other well.
Incredible the number of ties within that matchup this year. I mean, it's just something you don't see that often repeatedly in field hockey.
And you have to figure these players know each other's tendencies so well, so you could tell Nelson was ready for that second effort.
Oh, yeah, she came out of the cage right away, immediately took on kind of that offensive, defensive. Nice opportunity here. Cooper moves up the sideline. She's got a lot of space and, a lot of speed.
Absolutely. That front for Anvil Cleona, these girls are track stars. Kendall Cooper is a 100-meter dash runner.
I see that.
Oh, my goodness. Anchoring the 4x100 gold medal, 4x400 gold medal. She got a 200 silver, and she was the 100-yard dash winner for District 3.
Good
so
Lord.
Kendall Cooper can cook it. Don't be fooled.
Really nice stick there from Wiggins. Blocks that side in. Little incidental contact there.
It's all right. Play on, they say.
Nelson again coming out right away. You saw Flory again putting pressure. No, excuse me. That is Patrick for Team White in the circle there from E-Town.
Yeah, they are hard to decipher. You've
They
got
really
these
are.
fast, feisty. They all wear their hair the same way. The E-Town front is something to contend with, that is for sure. Great reception there by Elise Althouse. Come across her body. Again, she's such a strong right field player. I just love that she's right at her happy place in right midfield.
Really great field vision as well. Threads that ball. White able to maintain possession, though. We've seen a really strong performance from Hibschman tonight as she's back on ball.
I think one thing she does so beautifully when she carries the ball, she tracks on angles, and I want to say she shields the ball well, but she puts the ball just outside her foot, just outside of the reach of an oncoming defender, and it's just really slick, and that's how she's able to just maneuver through so much pressure.
Wiggins does a nice job of coming back to that ball to make the reception. Faith Musser from E-Town getting in on the action there. That's Flory driving the end line. Setlock all over that defensively. Dropped a reverse stick tackle. Caparletti pops that up the sideline to Cooper. Cooper on a lifted ball. It was off of a white stick.
Here comes Addie Miller again, playing strong central defense for the white team.
Hibschman tried to thread that ball down the sideline, but nobody home for Team White.
A little bit of back and forth here, trying to settle in this fourth quarter, get a little bit of rhythm. Hopefully White can make some connections here and get a ball in the back of the net.
They really have maintained a lot of offensive possession. What an aerial from Hibschman. Jess, you were talking about it earlier that some of these girls can throw 30, 40 yards. That took
all evening. I've only seen her play once during the season. We didn't cross paths too much and didn't see that many aerials out of her then, but she's really effective with it this evening.
Rebecca Hoover from Garden Spot working this ball upfield for White.
Yeah, it's wild. It's like everybody's center back is out here. So you've got, Rebecca Hoover, she's used to playing central defense out here on the right, but the skills all transfer.
We've talked about multi-sport athletes. Rebecca Hoover, also a softball athlete. She's got 27 career defensive saves. That is a number.
And you know what? It's always the softball players. Do you remember the Garbers from LS?
Oh,
they were
yes.
unbelievable. Those girls could stop anything behind their goalkeeper.
Truly.
They were impressive.
And that ball's going to go over the end line. 16 coming out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a long hit. I am wrong. It is a long hit.
Yeah, it looked like Zuana Lise Figueroa from Lebanon was looking for a little through ball there. She's back over the ball on the 25 restart.
Using the depth to move the ball forward.
Jana Lambert did a nice job of creating something there on her backhand. Just a little dish in for Tegan Byler. Tegan pursues, bringing the ball back in, looking for a scoring opportunity.
Hoover again picks that up, clears this out wide, tries to throw that ball ahead, but again, Black just making it really difficult. Vito got a stick on or a pad on that as it crossed her cage.
Yeah, just showing her athleticism there again in cage. Maybe didn't see it. I think she was a little bit screened by her defender, but still got a boot on it and made the save.
Flory trying to take off down the sideline, draws the foul. Hibschman letting the ball do the work there, but a really nice touch to Patrick out wide.
Yeah, hard challenge there from Patrick from behind. And Ella Brubaker is not someone you're going to push off the ball too easily. She is incredibly strong on the ball.
Black with another restart here. We've seen White really put some offensive pressure on, and Black kind of maintaining that play between the 25s in the second half. 4 minutes, just actually under 4 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. After the game, they will name all league teams, if I'm right, Jess, and tonight's MVPs as well.
Yes, the all-league team was previously selected by the Coaches Association, so we've been aware of that information for quite some time now, but we're pretty excited to share that with the world here tonight. So hoping everybody stays tuned in and everybody here at the stadium can enjoy seeing us celebrate our top players from across all 4 sections.
And really something to say when you look at the level of talent across those 4 sections throughout the LL League. The all-league honors certainly mean something, given the skill we've seen here tonight. Nice job to keep that in bounds. Elise Kroc from Garden Spot sends that ball inside. Nelson makes the save. Nelson goes down. Nelson is such an aggressive goalkeeper, and I love to see it because she's so active in cage.
Yeah, and she's not afraid to come off her goal line. If you look at that right there, she's about 4 to 5 yards off her goal line, and that's what you want. You want to come out and take down those angles, give them less opportunity to get that ball in behind you.
And
Love it.
She knows she's got the speed to recover. She's so athletic back there, really impressive. I enjoyed watching her play over the last few years at Central. Another save from Nelson. Team White really putting the offensive pressure on here late in this fourth quarter. Again, just such athletic play from Nelson. Makes the stick save, then goes down into a split, or a dive, I should say.
There's got to be some level of comfortability. She's got familiar friends in front of her, and Libby Irvin and Ella Brubaker. But there you see White earning their 3rd corner of the game, I believe.
Yep,
So
I think you're right.
here we go. Let's see him put one in. Under 2 minutes.
Both Flory and Patrick from E-Town, I mean, you've talked about it, Jess. I mean, they're so relentless. They just do not give up on the ball until they've got the goal, they've got the foul, the corner. Really persistent play from that forward line from E-Town.
See Hipschman taking a different angle of attack here, looking to play the ball back. Quick restart.
Yeah, seemed like a little bit of a miscue there on that corner execution. They were looking for the one time. Couldn't quite get it done. Oh, and there it is. That's our first goal of the night for Team White.
And it looks like it came off the stick of Piper Patrick. Persistence pays off.
Really nice job to fight through that. Even though the corner didn't go their way, 16 coming out, they eventually counterattacked. They finally sneak one in behind Nelson.
Let's see if Black can answer. They've got 1:10 to work this ball down the field.
We saw them come out really quickly. I think they scored their first goal in the first 2 minutes of this game. Scored 2 more in that first quarter, but has not notched a goal since.
Yeah, and you've seen some substitutions here in the midfield. Got Brooke Weaver working the ball down the field. Something that she's very comfortable with in this space with not a lot of time. She's pretty cool under pressure.
Time ticking off the clock. About 30 seconds to play here. White trying to work this upfield. They will get the foul, but they'll have to bring it back. Looks like to about the 30-yard line. Again, stay tuned. At the end of the game, the all-league teams will be announced, as well as 2 MVPs for tonight. Hitchman with another aerial, and that's probably going to do it here in this fourth quarter. Team Black securing the win on LL League All-Star Night, Senior All-Star Night.
Yeah, congratulations to all of our athletes for being selected as All-Stars. Looking forward to another exciting year of LL League field hockey next year. And we got to say good luck to Warwick going for a state title on Saturday. We're sending you all our love and all our good vibes.
It will be on TV. PCN will carry all the state championships. The 2A final will be at 1 p.m. If you want to get out there, it's in Mechanicsburg. I think Chapman Field. But certainly good luck to the Warwick Warriors on Saturday. Thanks to these girls tonight for putting on such a fantastic display of skill and execution. That will do it for Jess and myself. I'm Shannon Miscavige. Thanks to Jess Schellenberger for joining me, and we'll turn it over for the post-game ceremonies.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this exciting game and showing your support all season long. Now it's time for one of the biggest honors of the night, the reveal of the All-League team. These players have demonstrated outstanding skill, leadership, and dedication to the game, and tonight we celebrate them as the best of the best. Ladies, as I call your name, please make your way to the benches where the LL League coaches are to receive your award. Starting with our defenders. From Hempfield, Addie Miller. From Manheim Township, Gracie Clausen. From Warwick, Addie Zimmerman. And from Manheim Central, Libby Urban. Next, our midfielders. From Manheim Township, Brooke Weaver and Julia Weaver. From Warwick, Taylor Hess. From Ephrata, Marie McCracken. From Penn Manor, Chloe Hook. From Manheim Central, Ella Brubaker. From Elizabethtown, Piper Patrick. And from Elko, Kaylin Hipschman. Now recognizing our LL League All-Star team forwards. From Warwick, Bree Ziccolo and Karis Craver. And from Lancaster Country Day School, Anna Fisher. And last but certainly not least, we have our goalkeepers. From Cocalico, Natalie Brunick. And from Manheim Central, Lacey Nelson. All-League team, if you could please gather together for a photo. Could we please give one last big round of applause to our 2024 All-League team? Congratulations to each of you on an outstanding season. We are incredibly proud and can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Congratulations, ladies. Finally, on behalf of Longstreth Sporting Goods, we want to congratulate all of the players on a fantastic season and an outstanding high school career. We are thrilled to be included in this event and are honored to reveal the game MVPs. Our defensive MVPs are Libby Urban from Manheim Central and Kaylin Hipschman from Elko. Congratulations to our 2 defensive MVPs. Again, that is Libby Urban from Manheim Central and Kaylin Hipschman from Elko.
Hold on just 1 second. Okay, now you can get rolling with the other MVPs.
And now for our offensive MVPs. From Manheim Township, Tegan Byler. And from Elizabethtown, Piper Patrick. Congratulations again to our 2 offensive MVPs. Again, that is Tegan Byler from Township and Piper Patrick from Elizabethtown. Would these MVPs please gather together for a photo? I would just like to say best of luck to Warwick, who will be competing in the state championship game this Saturday.
Can you make an announcement for the All-Stars to go get their whoopie pies over in the hospitality tent, please?
Congratulations to all, and thank you for attending the Lancaster-Lebanon League All-Star Recognition and Senior All-Star Game. Girls, you can go over to the hospitality tent by the field house to get your whoopie pies. We hope you enjoyed, and please make a safe trip home.